Shalina. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Daddy, you had to ask me many questions right on IT.
Yes, in fact, a lot.
Why don't we start now then?
Sure. Let's start with the why.
Alright.
See, we are a big retail company. So, why do we have an IT team?
So, let me answer. Imagine a store, a decathlon store, without internet, laptops, the many applications you use today.
Okay.
You can't imagine, right? In today's world, it is rather impossible to survive without technology. And that's exactly why we, the IT team, exist. We enable business by taking care of their IT needs, such as internet, laptops, hardware devices, tools, and applications they use to perform their daily tasks. But we don't just stop here. We are also transforming the company. Now, what does that mean? Let me explain. We live in a world of extreme competition, and in order to survive and stay relevant in the market, we need to stay ahead of our competition. And this can happen only through digital transformation. Through this transformation, we wish to enhance the experience of our users in order to retain their loyalty and attract users. Also, if you look at the top 5 global brands, all of them are technology companies, which tell us how technology impacts the lives and choices of our users. In a nutshell, if we do not transform Decathlon, we are risking our existence. I hope this explains the need of an IT team in a big retail company like ours.
So, do all decathlon countries have their own IT team?
No, for a matter of fact, a very few countries like France, Spain, China, India have their own IT teams.
Then who takes care of the IT needs of other countries?
One of these big countries that have a sizable IT team. For example, France takes care of the majority of the European countries. Similarly, China takes care of the Southeast Asian countries.
Then why don't we ask France to support us? Why do we need a team in India?
Well, I need to go back in history to explain this. France being the global headquarters of Decathlon, the first IT team was set up in France. They made one IT solution package and started implementing the same package to the other new countries. When Decathlon decided to enter the Indian market, Michel was not sure of its success and hence he did not want to invest heavily in IT. So, we decided to use the local IT solution, which are less expensive and which are able to cater to the Indian business model. And thus, in 2009-10, IT team was set up with only one teammate in the beginning. In the last 10 years, we have grown from 1 to more than 100 teammates. But these IT solutions and infrastructure were not capable of handling our rapidly growing business. So, since 2014, we've been integrating the global IT solutions, which are the standard or industrialized solutions. A few good examples are the implementation of SAP solutions for the supply business unit and implementation of stores.com for the retail business unit. In fact, all the Decathlon countries are trying to have the same IT solution as much as possible. By doing so, we gain a lot on the company level as we do not duplicate our human effort and we do not need to reinvent the same wheel. India is not the only country trying to have the global solution. More and more countries are putting in effort in this direction. A prime example is our WebPOS solution. Until 2016, India was the only country using OpenBravo WebPOS solution. And now, countries like China, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Australia, and a lot of other countries are using the solution. Another example is Decashop. Decashop is the back-end solution which runs our website decathlon.in. Today, 28 other countries are on the same solution and it is completely managed by the Indian IT team. Having said this, a local IT team is not an option anymore. It not only is cost effective but also helps us go very fast. More and more countries are realizing this and they are setting up their own IT team in some or the other way.
Wow, from 1 to 100 in less than 10 years. Seems to be an exciting journey. So, how are you guys organized today?
Well, we are organized by users. We have 5 teams under the Big IT umbrella. the IT retail team that service the stores, the supply team that service DMI, production and warehouse, the DecaShop team that service website, e-commerce and the UHC, the platform and mobility team that directly service our end users, ops, networking and hosting team that service the entire decathlon.
So, what do these teams do?
All the teams do more or less the same kind of job. They basically build software applications, launch these apps, and once the internal users start using these apps, the IT team supports these applications. So basically, building, launching, and supporting apps are the three major jobs. Let me explain what building an application means. Let's take a simple example of WhatsApp. WhatsApp is an application all of us use to stay connected with our friends. The application allows you to do multiple things like sending a text message, sending an audio message, sharing your location, sharing photos or videos, making video calls, and a lot of other things. You do all of this through the interface of WhatsApp. When you type a message and click the send button, you expect the message to be delivered to your friend. To make this possible, a lot of work goes behind this. Right from the beginning of how the button looks, writing the correct algorithm in the code so that the message is sent only to the mobile number you wish to send the message. Once the algorithm is written, it also needs to be tested thoroughly. Imagine you send an image to your friend. What could possibly go wrong here? The send button is not working. You might not see the double tick. The message is sent to the wrong person. The image does not open in your friend's phone. Like these, a lot of things can go wrong. Hence, testing these applications is an important job of the team. This was all about building an application. Let me now explain the second job, launching the application. WhatsApp is built and tested. It is now ready to launch for the users. In order to launch the application, it needs to be stored in some place. This place is called as a server, and the entire process of storing an application in a server is called as hosting. Now, you need a device, that is your mobile phone, where you will download WhatsApp, an internet connection, and you are ready to use WhatsApp. Hosting, managing the internet, and managing the devices, all the three put together come under launching process. Lastly, let me explain the third job, that is supporting. Again, let's continue with our example of WhatsApp. WhatsApp keeps updating the app by adding new features and by enhancing performance of the app. To add to a new feature, they have to add new algorithm or rewrite existing algorithm. When the new feature is released for the users, something might go wrong and we may face some issues or bugs. In order to fix these issues and to attend to the queries from users, they have a support team to support the users. The analogy in case of Decathlon IT team is as below. WhatsApp is analogous to all applications that are used by the business units across our end users. 1. The job number 1, that is app building, is done by the IT retail, supply, DecaShop, mobility and platform teams. The job number 2, that is hosting internet and device management, is done by ops, networking and hosting team. Job 3 is done by all the 5 teams depending upon what the issue is. If there is a problem with your laptop or internet, the ops and networking team takes care of it. If the issue is with the app itself, then the software app team takes care of it. For example, if we talk about the retail business unit, that is our stores, we use a number of apps like WebPOS, Stores.com, Signage, Inventory, etc. If we talk about the supply business unit, that is DMI, Production and Warehouse, they use apps like APO, AFO, Prod.com, SAP, ECC, EWM, FNR, range selection tools, etc. Likewise, for the Ecom business unit team, it is the website, and for our end users, it is the Scan and Go and the platform app. So in our example, WhatsApp is an application that is analogous to all the application that I just mentioned.
What kind of profiles do you have in IT?
Well, we have diverse roles and profiles in IT in order to execute the three broad categories of job that I just explained. We have IT engineers who form the core of our support team. They are equipped with analytical debugging and troubleshooting skills. They are extremely user centric personalities who, after, go extra mile to keep their users satisfied or satisfied. They are the face of IT. Then, as part of the application building team, we have quite a few profiles. 1. Business analysts and project managers. These are functional resources who understand both IT and business. They act as a bridge between business and IT by translating the business needs to the IT needs. They have good communication skills and good planning and prioritizing skills. Once the need is clear, we have a set of technical developers and coders who write the code or algorithm of the application. These are highly specialized people who are technically very strong. They work on different technologies. Once the code is written, we have a set of quality analysts who test the quality of the code. Their job is to find bugs and issues in the code. QAs are highly imaginative. They understand the business flows well and are able to anticipate as what might go wrong in the application. Finally, as a part of the ops, networking and hosting team, again, we have a set of core technical people who are specialized in computing. People who are equipped with vendor management skills, and they play a big role in laying the business strategies.
Okay, I got it now. So, if a user has some issue, how should he contact the IT team?
The traditional way of reaching out to the IT team was to raise an IT ticket through the IT ticketing portal, HPSAW. But keeping the convenience and efficiency of our internal users, recently we have formalized a new team called as the One IT team. You just need to call the One IT team and report the issue over a phone call. The team, in turn, notes down the issue, creates a ticket on your behalf, and does the basic level of support. If the issue is minor, they try to resolve it by themselves, else, they assign the ticket internally to the application support team.
So, what is the next big thing in IT?
The IT team is now working on transforming the company. We are focusing on digitalization, mobile first, automation, enhancing user experience, be it in the store or online. We are enabling the business to take data-driven decisions. A few examples are the Scan and Go app, the platform app, RFID solutions, warehouse automations, OMS, that is, order management service, etc.
That was a lot of information. I have one last thing to ask you. How does it feel to be part of IT?
Working in an IT team, that's not IT team actually. That's an IT family. We work in a family together to grow basically for the vision, a global vision of Decathlon to take them to a greater height. Personally, I'm not from the IT background, and when I joined, I was scared. But the IT teammates and the IT leaders, they literally held my hand and they took me to grow, and literally they gave me a chance to practice and learn whatever I wanted. And today, I can be really confident and I can say that I am growing with the IT team towards the vision of Decathlon, digitally transforming Decathlon to grow to a greater height. Thank you.